Welcome to Focus on Liberia. Welcome to our special Saturday edition of Focus on Liberia. I am your host today, Danielle Knuckles-Gishar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're happy to have you. The song that you just heard was Blessed Up by Sawiye, and he's one of our recent guests. And today we're back to talk about entertainment and Liberian youth pursuing their dreams. We have with us today Alex Divine, who is not a stranger to the Focus on Liberia platform. So welcome, Alex, and thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to always be heard by many people who follow your platform. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Great. And so, like I said, Alex is not a stranger to our platform, but please, Alex, please reintroduce yourself to our guests, our audience. Let them know who you are and what you're involved with.
Go first. I want a 1 hour video call. I'm already live. So my name is Alex Divine, and so we don't do this, man. I want to eat. So my name is Alex, and it's an honor to be here again. Like I told you, we're doing setup now over here, so I got my team walking in, all that. But again, like I said, my name is Alex. I am a Liberian. I love this country. That's the best I can say. I always want to do something that inspired or motivate or create a platform for many other Liberians. I have a couple of definitions or a couple of philosophies that I'm guided by. And one of those philosophies says that when you have something to offer your generation, the world stops to listen. So it means that for me, I don't tell people to respect me. The things that I do command the respect. And so I know that there are too many challenges we have in this country. The young people are looking for opportunity, and they don't have the opportunity. Our country is polarized, politically polarized with politics. And some of us turn to take a different trade, a different route to give opportunity to other young people who may not just have interest in politics. And that's my passion. Creating space, creating opportunity for young people to explore their potential for the world and many others to see what they have. And that's what I believe in. So, and I also believe that my definition of education, I believe that education without its application is no education. When you acquire a low education, you should apply to helping other people. So what I've learned over the time, I always want to do something with it to impact my society, impact my environment. So these are the things that keep me, moving and doing the things that I do normally.
Great. And so we've had you on the platform before in the capacity of executive director of Youth for Change when you were hosting the National Youth Debates. But today you have on a different hat. So what hat is that? Which organization?
So I'm here in the capacity of the CEO of Divine's Event and Consultancy International. It is a company that is into 3 key areas. We're into event planning. We're into PR. We do public relations for institutions, product launch for institutions. We're also into event consultancy. And in the long run, we include transportation and real estate on Divine Event Consultancy. But for now, we're more into event consultancy, event planning ourselves, and PR. So I'm here in the capacity today to talk about one of our brand, one of our signature programs that we've developed. We've been working over pretty much a year now, and we thought it was timely now to launch it for Liberian young people to have an opportunity to benefit from our innovation.
Wonderful. And so I believe what you have coming up tomorrow, and I know you said you're in the midst of setting up right now, is the semifinals for the Icon. So please tell our audience, what is the Icon?
Okay, so I mean, a lot of us follow the Just Sam story, the girl who have the Liberian, lineage that won the American Idol. And a lot of us excited about it. I was super excited to know that someone who has a connection to my country, stepped on that major platform and won and become the American Idol, something that many people would not just believe. But many of us had different reasons why we celebrate it. And many of us have different reasons why we were so happy. But I took one lessons from that process. And that is the reason why we're motivated and inspired to do and to open the Icon in Liberia. And that one thing that I took was Just Sam, as a person, was brave enough to step on a made platform. The American Idol is a platform that is already made. Does not care whether your mom poor or your father rich or whatever it is. It only cares about talent. It cares about potential. And Just Sam, as a person, sees the opportunity to step on that made platform. And what has that platform done for her today? It has made her a war icon. And so when I saw that, I knew that, you know what? There are many Just Sam across this country. You know, we're celebrating Just Sam. We're excited. Our government is excited. Our leaders are excited. Everybody is excited. But there are many Just Sam across the 15 counties of Liberia that people are not seeing, that they don't have the opportunity that Just Sam had. What can we do as a country? Now we've seen this. It means that just as America was sensitive enough to know that, you know, our country is not only based on politics, but our country is into ICT. So young people are interested in ICT, take advantage of that space. Our country is into entrepreneurship. Young people who have interest in entrepreneurship take advantage. The same way America was aware that, you know what, there are young people in this country, not necessarily need to be politicians, not necessarily need to be whatever it is, but they have gift. And the Bible says your gift will make room for you. It will sit you among kings and queens. Today, Just Sam is rubbing shoulder all the leaders because of her gift. So do we have Just Sam here? Do we have them many here? Of course we do. I've worked through the National Debate Championship across the 15 counties. I've sat on motorbike. I've ride motorbike across this country. I've seen amazing talent. Of course, my focus has been on debate and education for some time. But I say, you know what? It's time now. Let's focus on talent. And Just Sam's story just inspired that. Just Sam's story made us to say, you know what? It is the right time to do this. So when we saw that, we started on a drawing board. I said, you know what, my team, we don't have the money. We don't have the believability. Many people don't believe that this thing can work, but let's try it. And today, the icon was birthed out of the success story of Just Sam. And the icon, it is a platform designed to unearth or to showcase unseen and unheard talent that's never been seen, never been heard, but they are here in Liberia. We created a platform for this platform to showcase unseen and unheard talent to the world and to Liberia. That's what the icon is about.
Well, awesome, wonderful, the icon. So with the icon, when did the competition start? When did it start, and how many people auditioned for the competition?
Thank you. So the icon has got phases, and phase one was the fact that we rolled out the publicity. We informed a lot of people that there was something big coming up. We call the icon the next big thing happening in Liberia, and trust me, it is the next big thing happening in Liberia. So we wrote it out and we informed our audience that there was something big coming up. And before we started it, there are people who reached out to on the get-go that were not that no one in this country believed in our idea. There were a few young people in the US who believed in our idea, who said, this is an amazing idea. And I like to mention that Bookman Mwapo, he's in the US there. He's our first diaspora brand ambassador for the icon. He was the first that I reached out to. I said, hey, Bookman, I want to do this, but I need to publicize this, and I need you to be the face of this. I need to run with this. Bookman jumped at it, and Bookman is one of our diaspora ambassadors. He's in the US. He's running with like heaven. He got a huge following, and he's also pledged to be one of our sponsors as well. So I like to say Bookman Marposi is the first, and then we reach out to Bernice Blackie, who is also a musician. So Bernice and Bookman, they are the two faces, diaspora, I'm brand ambassador for the icon. These are the two people who started running with this idea, first of all, running on social media, informing a lot of young people, take advantage of the opportunity. So it opened, and then we did the call for application. A lot of people applied from the music category. We had pretty much around 120 young people that applied from the music category, from the spoken word category. We had pretty much around 25 or 27 that applied. And then we had the audition. We were careful also because it's a new brand, and we needed people of repetition to sit on our panel, because over time in this country, it's always been a case that, and it rings from our leadership down, that people think that if they lose elections or they lose anything, they cheat. And so we needed people who would bring repetition to the panel. So we went out, we talked to Sister Mary Lorraine, who was sitting on our panel as our head judge for the spoken word category. We want to get Lekpei, who is a profound poet. He sat on our panel, Joshua, and then we went to get Victor George, DJ Blue, all these amazing guys who sit on our panel from the music category, people who lived music, understand music. So we put these people on our panel. They did the selections, all of the 120 persons that applied for the music category. They streamlined them and took 17.
Wow.
So the music category,
20 to 17.
Yes. So for the music category, 17 were qualified to begin the icon under the music category. Similarly, for the spoken word category, about the 20 summers that applied, our judges in their right mind thought that 9 were qualified to begin the icon because we're looking for competitiveness and people who will represent this country. So that was the first phase of it. We went through the audition, people dropped, and then we started the process. So we're going through the showcase, and at the showcase, nobody dropped. It was just a part of the program for contestants to show that what they have, so they can start building their fan base. We did a showcase. We did the first preliminary. We did the second preliminary. We did the quarterfinals. The quarterfinal were just this gone Sunday. We had it in duet performance. So we had a contestant pair duet. So tomorrow now is what we call the semifinals, and the semifinals is exactly where our selected, qualified, eligible candidates will be selected to now be prepared for the grand final that is coming up very soon.
Okay, so give us again the details for tomorrow with the semifinals. When is it? Where is it? How can people view it or attend? What's the details for tomorrow?
So tomorrow, what we've done is that we make the icon exclusive to KMTV. So to watch it in the diaspora, whatever part of the world you are, just click on KMTV. The time is 3 o'clock. We start sharp 3 o'clock. We start going live 3 o'clock and it ends at 6. So it's between 3 to 6. Sometimes we even end 5 o'clock, but we just, want to say 6 o'clock. So it's 3 hours for the icon. Is located for some of you in Liberia who are watching, or most likely who want your kids to come to watch it, or you want to come. It's just right on the bypass near Orange Liberia office, or adjacent the old ministry agenda. There's a place here called Destiny Entertainment Center. It's just right near Orange office on the bypass. As soon as you come tomorrow, you see cars are all parked. This place can be overly packed. People bring their families, their children, and mothers and fathers come here every time to watch it. I'm amazed to see how it's happening. But I think that because when you do something good for your country and the news starts to go around, people want to be identified with something good. Right. So tomorrow is the semifinals. We have about 6 people in the music category now. And all of that 6 tomorrow, 1 going to drop and 5 will be qualified to go for the finals. And we have about 5 in the spoken word category. Tomorrow, 1 going to drop and 4 going to be qualified to go for the finals. So we'll be having a total of 9, 5 from the music category that will be qualified from tomorrow semifinals. That will be preparing for the finals, and the spoken word category as well. 4 will be qualified from amongst the 5. And then we'll be preparing them, and ahead of the finals, there are a lot of things that we will do. Along the way, I will tell you what are the different preparations that we'll be doing ahead of the finals. But that's what's going to be happening tomorrow, the semifinals here at Destiny Entertainment Center on the Capital Bypass near Orange office.
Okay, and so to attend at Destiny Entertainment Center, is there a fee or is it free to the public?
Yes, it's just we develop tickets, and we give the tickets to the contestant because it's part of their points, their overall points. Mm-hmm. So let me just say that they are fighting for 100 points every day. Mm-hmm. So out of that 100 points, 30 points goes towards ticket sales. So we give them 50 pieces of tickets to sell to their families, to their friends, to their fans. So when you sell the 50 tickets, automatically you acquire your 30 points. And so now the next one is that you have to justify to the judges, and the judges have got 60 marks. They decide 60 points. So it means that your performance is worth 60 points. So then the remaining 10 points is for SMS voting. It's not charged. You just need to go online, get the link, click there, and vote your contestant. 5 times a day, a person can vote for a contestant. So that's the total 100 marks. 30 points goes to ticket sales. 60 points is determined by the judges, because this is more of competition. So we want to be the judges to have more say. So we give 60 points to the judges, and then 10 points for online votes. So so for you, if you want to come here tomorrow, the fees is either $300 if you buy the ticket from the contestant, or if you come to watch the program, you buy the ticket at the gate, $500 Liberian dollars. So either $300 if you get it from a contestant, or you pay $500 from the entry.
Okay, wonderful. So you broke down the points, right? So 30 for tickets from selling tickets, 60 points from the judges, and then 10 points from online voting. So where do we go to vote online? What's the details for that?
Okay, so there is a link, most likely it's called the Easy Prom. Easy Prom is like, just you tap the Easy Prom, is the link there, or probably whilst we were talking, I would just share with you. So people just see the link, you just click on the link and then go for your contestant. But there's a link. The link is on our page. You can go on the icon, just go on Facebook and just tap the icon, just the icon, the THE space icon. You will go now, you follow on Facebook, you follow on Instagram, you follow on Twitter. And as soon as you go there, you see the link there. You just click on the link and you begin voting. So if you're watching,
we also have the link at the bottom of the screen for our Facebook viewers, our online viewers. We're sharing that link now.
That would be super cool. Just go there, just tap the icon, THE space and that icon, and you will get it there. Just go there, click it, and many people can go and vote for that contestant.
Great, great. So let's take a moment right now to talk about the semifinalists. I want to spotlight them. So you did say that there are two categories. We have the singers and our poets, the spoken word artists, right? So let's take a look at the singer finals, right? We have Lisa Jesselyn Williams,
right?
Louis James Sowa,
yeah,
Cheryl Samuels,
yeah,
Cider D. Nyeswa, Keith Hunter, and Dynamic Mark. And so we are sharing that also on the screen right now for our viewers to see. These are the singer semifinalists. And so let's just go through the list and tell us a little something about each of these semifinalists, their story, and how they've made it this far. So Lisa,
I will start with the youngest. His name is Keith Hunter.
Yes.
Keith Hunter is the youngest. As a matter of fact, he's 15 years of age. And his mom will always tell me, I was excited to get this guy enrolled in the icon because he has no confidence. And so I thought that this was going to be a best place.
Seems we have a bit of technical difficulty. Okay, and we're back.
Yes, Keith actually came from nowhere. He actually came from nowhere, and today he's at this point. Keith is a fine singer. I had the opportunity to take him to. So there's something unique about Keith. When we took him to Hard FM, he said, and Master Queen asked him a question. He said, "I was a bathroom singer." He said, "Like everybody explained their story, how they started in church, how they got." Single and all that. I was just and I was a bathroom singer, and Keith today is at this point. So Keith is just he's in the 11th grade. And he was a bathroom. Am I there?
Yes, so we can hear you. So Keith is 15 years old in the 11th grade. And when he went to Hot FM and Master Queen was interviewing them, you were explaining a lot of people maybe started in the church or somewhere, but Keith said he was a bathroom singer. And here he is today.
Now the word is hearing about Keith. The word is getting blessed with his voice. That's something about Keith. That's uniqueness. Sada, amazingly, Sada is an organist. He lives music. He play organ. He sings very well. But one thing about Sada that he told me, and I'm still amazed about that, he said his mom does not know he can sing. Wow. His mom does not believe in him that he can sing. So today, The platform is created now. Her mom comes and sit there and watching singing, and she's amazed that this son that she believed that could not sing, it is taking global platform. That is something unique about Sada, and we're excited that we created that platform for him. The next thing also for Shara is to be a dancer. That's why when she take the stage, she will rock. In fact, she's one of the hottest performer right now on the icon. She just got it because the way she carry herself on the stage. She used to be a dancer, but she was not a singer that much, you know. Though she started in the church, according to a story, but Cheryl right now is breaking down glass. When she take the stage, the whole audience go around, you know, and stuff like that. So a dancer metamorphosized to become a singer now, who is doing amazing, you know, and stuff like that. Lisa, on the other hand, been singing in the church. Lisa is amazing. She got voice. I've seen her do a thing. So far in terms of her voice quality, as from the female category, she's outstanding. She's up there, you know, and she's amazing. For Louis, there's a church here. There's a choir here called the MC Mass Choir, the Moral Community Mass Choir. Louis Sua is one of the lead vocalists with the choir, so you can imagine that he's a singer, you know. Dynamic Mark is signed with a record label here in Liberia, with a studio here. Dynamic Mark has an experience in music. But where the competition has reached right now, all of them who are now in the competition are people who are neck to neck and have great experience in music. So we're looking forward to seeing, even if you ask me right now, I have no idea who's going to drop tomorrow, but someone will slip. Someone will slip. And five we have to go, and one have to drop. So that's a bit about them. But what we would do is that just after the semi-final, the finalists, we find an opportunity to have this kind of conversation where they can come and tell a story on your platform so that you can hear from the house's mouth directly. Wonderful. On the other hand, of the spoken word category, Inja is with the Liberia Poet Society. So it means she has an understanding about what poetry actually is. She's got experience in poetry. Beulah also is a sophisticated poet as well. Alexandra is with the I Write Liberia. It's another group here too as well. She's amazing. I mean, her pieces are all over the place. A lot of people are just commenting on it. There's another guy who there, his name is Justin. Justin Farage is in the 11th grade. No, 10th grade. Justin is in the 10th grade. And today we have Justin competing with experienced people. So he's another Keith in a spoken word category, you know. And again, this is a platform creating for young people to be seen, to be heard by the word. So we're excited that that's a little bit I can say, but I can say for sure that once this ends, the finalists, which arrange the time where they themselves can come and tell their own story, and you can ask them all the questions.
Okay, and let's just take a moment also to highlight those spoken word finalists, right? We're gonna put that on the screen. We have Justin Verrett Morris II, Beulah Nimna, Angel Sabrina Clay, Tetsy Alexandra Bonar, and Malcolm Smith. So those are the 5 semifinalists in the spoken word category. And we did share, or we are sharing, the link right now where you can go and vote for people in the singers category or the spoken word category. And I believe you said we can vote up to 5 times a day?
Yeah, 5 times per person a day.
Okay, 5 times a day per person. And this is worth 10% of their points for the competition. So go out there, listen to some of the clips, support them. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. So let's move on to talk about the prizes for this competition. So what can the winners look forward to?
So we have 2 things. We're more concerned about not only the money, we're concerned about the talent, and that's the essence of the icon. So the first thing we tend to do is to motivate them, to inspire them with a little bit of cash prize. So they'll each of them because in the 2 category we have one winner in the 2 categories. So the music will have 1 icon, in the spoken will have 1 icon, right? So the winner from the music category will walk away with $400,000 Liberian dollars, $400,000 Liberian dollars, which is equivalent to $2,000 US bucks. So that's what the winner from the music category is working with. Similarly, it's the same thing that the spoken word category winner is working with. $400,000 also from the spoken word category. And besides that, they were responsible to do an EP album that is 3 powerful music. We'll take them in studio, we pay for it to do the music, we'll do the video of it, and then we launched the video. So we're just not giving you $400,000, but we're interested in your talent. So we'll take you to studio. If you don't know how to write, we'll assign people to you to write your song very well, practice with you very well. We'll take you in studio. We'll pay for that money to make sure you go to studio. We pay for that. We also do the video production, and then we launch. And then we'll be getting prepared for 2021.
Okay. And so I'll push back a little bit and ask, so what is the motivation for this, right? Because in Liberia right now, we have some pretty good artists that have popularity in Liberia and here in the diaspora. And, you know, a lot of what you'll hear is we can't eat fame, we can't eat popularity. What is the motivation for producing music in a place like Liberia?
Look, if Ghana if 75% of Ghana budget right now in Nigeria, most likely, I'm not be exact, entertainment has a huge component of that. And it's time that Liberia start to see that tourism, entertainment is a place to invest. And these people are rested on their gift to help the country. Mm-hmm. And all these young people are around here. And most likely the reason why you see a lot of people complain about, you know, Liberian musicians are complaining they're making music, not making the money. There's one thing that is lacking, and that's branding. Nigerians and Ghanaians understand what branding is. And that's why we said to you, it's not about the money we're giving this contestant. We want to package these young people so well. We want to brand them so well. We want to present them. Nobody want to buy something that is not presentable. Not the voice. There's some musicians right now who are singing, they don't have good voice, but the way they carry themselves, the things they add to themselves, when you follow them on social media, the way they brand themselves, that is how people even invite them to different countries to perform. Burna Boy, for instance, does not have a good voice, but Burna Boy is the #1 right now in Africa. How? Davido does not have a good voice. All in the area is to sing. How is he making it? Packaging, branding. That is what the icon wants to do. And that's a gap we have in this country. And my motivation comes from the fact that we have a gap. The things that make people successful around the world, it is not the money they have in their account. It's the identification of a societal problem and the solution you find there of make you rich. Mark Zuckerberg, 7 billion people around the world scattered. He saw that as a gap. Fix Facebook today. We pay some money. Mark Zuckerberg, the solution he found for the societal problem made him a billionaire. It was not because he had money in the account. So we found a solution to make our musician here to know that, look, this is the gap. If we can solve this gap, we can raise a lot of money. You can be the star. You can be invited in Nigeria. You can be invited in America. The reason why we invite Davido here, the reason why we invite P-Square here, because we follow them on social media. We follow them, watch their videos. We see the way they carry themselves, how to do their packaging and branding. That is what we want to do. But to do that, we need to build a new breed of artists who will see things differently, who will not think they already know. You know, I'm already a superstar. I know. We want people who will be open-minded, who want to work with us, for us to make sure that we come up with a new breed of artists who will take over this country by storm and showcase Liberia out there to the world.
Wonderful. Good answer. So you said we would talk about what would be the next steps after the semifinals, what sort of, training or opportunities there would be before the finalists.
Right. So by Monday, we call it Road to the Final, and the Road to the Final starts on Monday. So right after we get our finalists on Sunday, by Monday, we're doing something called Media Day, but our Media Day is called Photo Shoot. So we call it Media Day. We're taking them out the whole day in studio and doing a lot of pictures for them, because we'll be using those pictures and training it on social media in different forms, different flyers and different designs and all that. So we want to do a complete, comprehensive photo shoot with them. We'll get the costume for them, take them and do it. So from Tuesday to Friday, we'll be doing a documentary on all of them. And our documentary want to go to their homes, want to hear from their parents, hear from their mother, how did they get inspired, where they came from, you know, all those different things. We want to hear from them, want to hear from their mom, their brother, who all have been connected to their career here today. We want to do a short 1 minute 30-second video on all of them. That video will be used to introduce each of them on the finals. So we're about to call a contestant, the video will play for as soon as the video is ending, then you see the contestant appear on the stage. That will happen between Tuesday to Tuesday to Friday. And then when we're done with that, we have media tours. We'll take them to different media stations and stuff like that. We'll also have courtesy visits. We'll take them for different places for courtesy visits. And then we'll have the closing party, you know, just like that. That's what we'll be doing.
Okay, so the finalists have a lot to look forward to. So that's wonderful. Taking them to kind of see what life after winning could be like, right? Having to do photo shoots, having to do interviews, having to go to radio stations. So that's wonderful. And it really does mirror what we've seen here with some of the shows here in the U.S. That are similar, especially that piece with going to their homes and seeing where they're coming from, what their people have to say about them, I think is wonderful. It helps us to connect to the artists. It helps us to form a connection, right? And helps us to become even more of a fan. So that's wonderful. So before we close here again, I just want to again highlight the semifinals for tomorrow. Please tell us again where it is, how we can get tickets, how we can view it if we're in the diaspora, how we can support.
All right, so first thing, let me start with the support aspect. There are many ways that we can get support. So the final is coming up. The final is on the 17th of January. We're hoping to have it at the Ministerial Complex. So we want to make a very big, grandiose event. With our leaders, we invite them to come and sit and see what they have that they have not tapped into. You know, maybe when they see it for themselves, they might be inspired to support it. So we invite a lot of people. And I'd like to just mention here that Mary Lorraine, who was the president of Stella Maris Polytechnic, it was difficult to get us sit on my panel, but just last week we were talking before the program started, and she said, Alex, let me confess to you. I said, what is that, mom? And she said, do you know the first time I sat on your panel? When I came here, I asked myself, what am I doing? I mean, let me just go home and send one of my teachers to come and represent me. She said, right there when she said that word, there was a rebuke that came to her. And the word that came to her was like, you're complaining on the young people all the time and say, young people not ready. The young men are giving the opportunity to come and help you fix this thing, and you want to go? She said, that word struck her. She did not go. And she said, Alex, from the moment I sat here, over the 6 Sundays I've been here to now, I've never regretted any of that. I've seen what you're doing. She said, this is a living vision. I want you to keep it. Mary Lorraine has owned this process. And what we want for diaspora people to do is to own this process. Talk about it on your platforms. Talk about it. You got big platforms. You got people who are following you. This is a new idea. Many people do not know about it, but just do some photo shoot, just do some stuff. Talk about the icon. Invite many of your friends in Liberia to come in and watch. If you're over there when the icon is live, click on it, share the link. These are the first way we think that diaspora Liberians can help us make the icon what it should be. The second way to also is in kind. You know, we will need trophy. We need medals, for instance. So somebody can say, about watching this thing, how many medals do we need? We have 9 contestants participating right now. We want to get medals. So all of them, we want that dropping, all that want to get medals. So somebody can say, okay, I can provide a medal before January. It can come to Liberia by January 1st week, 2nd week. Just give you all this design. We can send a design to you, send her the medal, you know, send a trophy if you want to do that. That's beautiful. You know, something also, you can give us some cash. You can give us small money. We're still looking for money. We need right now, we need to get a band to practice with these young people, because for the finals, they are performing live. And so right now, the band has charged us about $800 to work with these people for 2 weeks, consistently 2 weeks. So somebody can say, you know what, maybe 2% or 3% can say we can pay for the band, you know, and we'll take what the band, let the young people practice. Because the final, we're not going to have no playback, it's going to be a live band, and the band people have to be paid. You know, we've gotten the venue already. Mary Lorraine has talked to Madam Broad to give us the ministerial complex. We've gotten that already. The cash prize, we're still working on it. So anybody who is interested to support it in the cash prize with $100, $200, whatever it is you can give. It's something we can accept. It's part of what you're doing to help our country. So that's what it is. The final is set for the 17th. It's going to be in the evening hour from 4 o'clock to probably 6, 7. We will have known who become the icon 2020. And tomorrow, again, we'll be here. It starts 3 o'clock live. You can watch it on KMTV. Just click on KMTV and watch it live, 3 o'clock, and share with your followers. The gate intake is $300 Liberian when you buy the ticket from the contestant. But if you're coming through the gate to buy the ticket from the gate, it's $500 Liberian. So that's the 2 categories. So I look forward to seeing, and the venue is Destiny Entertainment Center. It's just right on the Capital Bypass near Orange Liberia office. So we encourage all Liberians to come. If you're in Monrovia, come and watch it tomorrow. It's 3 o'clock. Come. If you're not in Liberia, please click on KMTV link and watch the icon and share with your family and make it actually the next big thing that's happening in Liberia.
Good. Thank you, Alex. So just to summarize again what Alex said, please like and share the video on KMTV when it airs. So that's 3 p.m. Liberia time, GMT. That is 10 a.m. Eastern for those of us on the East Coast of the U.S. and 9 a.m. Central for those in the Central region. Okay. Also, you guys can reach out to Alex and donate money. This would help with the prize. This would help with paying for the band. Also, if you want to donate medals or trophies, you can reach out to Alex. Maybe you have someone going to travel to Liberia before the final competition. You can have it made and have someone bring it over. Right. Just help. So even if you can't do that, at least like and share the video. Give these young people the support. We want young people in Liberia to stay motivated, have something to look forward to work toward. And this is a great initiative. So thank you, Alex, for your time, your efforts, and what you do to help push the icon forward.
Thank you. It's great being here at this time too as well.
So any final thoughts or final comments before we close this program?
Yes, so I just like to re-emphasize that we're inspired by the success story of GSM. All of us watch the GSM show. We're so excited that we can have someone who is from our lineage to become the American Idol. America provided that opportunity for she and many other. We can do the same in Liberia, provide the opportunity and discover many of the GSM that are across this country. I have seen it. All they look forward to every time is a space, a platform. This is one of the platforms we've created. If you're Liberian, you feel strong about this country and young people development, the best you can do is not necessarily to reinvent the wheel. Just probably see people who are doing amazing things in Liberia and say, hey, I think I can join this. I can help support this. Let us find many of the GSM. They're in Lofa County, they're in Grand Jida County, they're in Bapulu County, they're in Nima County, they're in Moswada County. There are many of them. They're all over the place. America was sensitive enough to know that not all of their citizens are politicians. They are sensitive of that, so they created different platforms and spaces for their citizens. Let us do the same in Liberia. Let us know that there are other young people who are interested in business, create space for them. Let us know some people who are interested in our city, create space for them. There are those that other people who are interested in music and poetry. Let us create space for them. You don't need to create it now. We already have one. If you feel strongly about poetry and music, the best place to support, the best thing to do is to come and join us. Let's make the next big thing happen in Liberia. Let us become the next American Idol. Let it become the next Project Fame in Nigeria. And let us become the next big thing that will happen for our young people in this country.
Thank you, Alex. And before we go, let me just give you some of the comments we've received. Ambassador Gayflor Bayan Garvely Jr. says, great work, Alex Divine. Keep shifting our generation with your innovation. And also Christabel Leonard Peters said, this is an amazing project, Alex Divine. Keep up the good work. So you have some people happy about what you're doing and just giving you that encouragement to keep pushing. I know it takes a lot of work, a lot of energy. And so thank you for what you're doing for our youth.
And let me say thank you to you. And let me say thank you to Dennis Jai for giving this opportunity. And before I leave, let me say thank you to my two diaspora brand ambassadors, Bookman Moapo and Bernice Blackie. You guys are amazing. You started this together when nobody believed in this idea. You believed in it, and today, look at what we have. Look at what we have. It's all over the place. You guys are the real icon. Thank you for being with us and trusting our ability.
Thank you. And also would like to say good luck to all of the contestants. You've made it this far, and that in itself is an accomplishment. Even if you don't win or if you're not a finalist, many people all over the world are viewing your talents, and who knows what blessing or what opportunity can come from this. Okay, so again, semifinal competition tomorrow in Liberia. Please support the icon. Thank you, Alex, for joining us. And thank you to our audience. We have some other shows coming up today. The next one will be at 3 p.m. Eastern, so in the next 30 minutes. But thank you, everyone, for your time. Have a wonderful weekend.
Okay.
We are